This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? My name is Montez. Okay. Um, I'm making this video because I'm going to give a brief overview of what my training classes entails. Okay. Um, I see a lot of people that needs help with, finding carriers, talking to carriers, finding brokers, talking to brokers, knowing the markets, knowing the rate cons, BOLs, compliance. I mean, learning the equipment and everything. Being in this field and being in this industry, when you're looking at dispatching, which I call carrier management, carrier managers, you're going to be more than a dispatcher. You're helping your carrier grow. You're helping them create a legacy. You're going to be part of that legacy. You always got to remember that. And this is what I teach. I teach a lot of things about the trucking industry that a lot of people don't know. And you need to know it, because you need to know how to handle every situation. You need to know how to basically control the situation, control any problems, handle any problems that may occur. Communication is key. Everything that you do in this business is important. You got to worry about hours of service. You have to worry about the rate. You have to worry about the weather. You have to worry about the maintenance of the vehicle. You have to worry about paying the truck, the carrier, the driver. These are the things that I basically teach in my course. I go over compliance. I go over I go over your rate cons. I go over the trucks. I go over the trip planning. I go over load boards, brokers, shippers, carriers, drivers, factoring, everything. How to build a relationship. A little bit of background on me is basically I got in this business with my uncle. He has a trucking company, M&A's Trucking, MCA85127. You can look it up. I helped build that. Now I'm helping other carriers build. I work with several carriers. I work with other other dispatchers, other students to help them know the lingo, the knowledge, and the way that things need to be handled in this trucking industry. All my classes is going to be basically presentation form. You're going to take notes, going to give feedback, and we're going to have role play. Because by the end of this training, I basically want everybody to be able to do two things: be able to go off on your own, or you're going to basically, work with me. Two things. You got two options. I have the platforms, I have the information, I have the relationships, I have the trucks. How do you want to grow? This is very serious for me. This is my passion. I love it to death. And I basically will help everyone grow that wants to be part of it. This isn't a course that you're going to pay money for and then it's going to be one session and then next thing you know you're done and you have to figure it out. I'm with you every step of the way. This isn't no one-stop shop because you can't learn everything in one day. You can't go and pay somebody $175 for 2 hours and think that you know the truck industry. That's not how it goes. You're going to have to apply yourself. You're going to have to need someone that's going to be there for you and be there with you. So if you have a question, that you know how to answer and know how to handle it. I go over the compliance, make sure that you know about the equipment, the truck classifications of what you're going to be dispatching, your registration, basically all your compliances, everything. And I'm just clicking on here just to show you just a few because I don't want this video to be that long. Okay? But if this is something that you want to go over and you can see I'm basically going to be there with you every step of the way. I'm going to teach you this stuff. I'm going to teach you about the equipment, all the different types of equipment, hot shots, tractors, bobtailing, dry vans, reefers, chassis, flatbeds. Teach you how to know your niche. Teach you about the markets, the states, the rates. Teach you what the rates is going to be, or how you're going to find the rates, and how you can negotiate your rates when you're in these markets of the carriers that you're dispatching for. Calculating hot zones, giving you things to know so you can move forward, so you can build knowledge. Everybody's talking about talking to carriers and everything. How can you talk to carriers if you don't know their lingo? How are you going to be able to get into their world and help them grow if you don't know what to talk about? Nobody can. I teach you how to do that. Teach you how to research your numbers. Teach you how to talk to the brokers. Teach you how to build relationship with the brokers. Teach you how to negotiate with the brokers. Finding your carriers. How you do that. How you talk to your carriers. How you basically have a breaking the ice with your carriers. These are things that you need to know, the questions to ask, so you can build rapport. Carrier packets. I go over that. How to protect yourself when you give a carrier an agreement, and protect yourself so they just don't be able to leave you. Always want to protect yourself. Always getting the right information. Software, rate cons, BOLs, the things to consider. Because you got to consider paying a truck. You got to consider paying a driver. You got to consider paying a trucking company. You got to consider yourself when you're booking these loads. Always got to be prepared, right? Now that's just a little brief overview of what I have and what I go over. My classes is for 2 weeks. Okay. The first week is education. The second week is role playing. The third and the fourth week is mentoring. My course is $300. My course actually starts tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? If this is something that you're interested in, this is something that you want to grow with, you need to be prepared, you need to be ready to go, you need to be wanting to take notes, wanting to role play, and wanting to get the knowledge that's going to help you be successful. I have a payment plan that you can pay $150 this week and $150 next week. I also have daily training from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day because I'm working. That's when I put in my hours. That's when I get done what I need to get done. I'm going to be recording everything. So all you can go back. So if you are interested, only thing you have to do is DM me. You can go to the website below, the info.jllogistics1023@gmail.com. You can send me an email there. I can send you the registration. You can get registered and we can get going on your journey. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to working with you if you choose to work with me.